New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our first Elite Eight match, Mike Nardone gets ready to take on Josh Daly. And then in Game 2, Bob Whitcomb gets warmed up to take on Chris Parkinson. Now let's roll with Richie Myrick, Dave Chestercove, and your host, Jay Horrigan.
Welcome to New England Candlepins. We're here with our first two participants in our quarterfinals, Richie Myrick. First of all, Mike Nardone. Mike, have you ever bowled against Josh?
No.
Have you ever met Josh?
Yeah, this morning.
Okay, how'd that go?
He seems like a good guy.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see how that works out for you. Josh, bowled very well in your first match, going against someone you haven't bowled against.
This should be a fun time.
Well, let's hope so. We're trying to make this as fun as possible. So we are going to get ready to have a fun time in just a moment with these two guys. And I just got the thumbs up. So we're moving on. We're going to get ready for our next match. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. Joining me here at the big table in front of the big camera before the big match is Richie Myrick and Dave Chestercove. Good morning, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Or good evening. I don't even know.
I've seen bigger tables.
I have too. I have too. So, any insight on this big match coming up?
Well, we got Mike Nardone, who just defeated Phil Clough in the round of 16 with an impressive performance, 134 to 103. And of course, then we got Josh Daly, who had that lane malfunction and overcame it against Mike Masici. So this is shaping up to be a pretty good one here.
Yeah, that was clutch bowling out of Josh, and that was also good bowling out of Mike as well. He only left one pin standing in that match against Phil Clough.
And Josh,
should be in for
his first appearance on our show, too, to overcome that. Very impressive.
Yes, very impressive.
All right. We are ready for our bowlers. Up first is Mike Nardone in lane 1.
Mike also picked up his first win against Phil Clough on our show. So now that he's got that under his belt, I suspect he'll definitely start settling in. I expect more of the same that we just saw. A little wayward, take a little break there and takes a box or two to get all the muscles back to where they need to be.
Yeah. Well, especially when you've had a full week off,
Right.
Theater of the mind.
Several weeks off.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes.
4.
Yep. Theater of the mind.
Here.
And a good 10. So he doesn't lose much.
Oh,
right back into pinning.
Is the match over?
That's it.
Why I have the envelope.
That's 10-0.
The envelope.
Yeah. Well done.
Now, if you walk off with that, I'm gonna tackle you. Mike Nardone right back into the pocket. Leaves the fantastic 6, 7, 9, 10, no wood.
No wood at all. He's going to have to try the triangle and see if he can work a miracle.
Try it outside. Usually that's how it goes. He's going to try inside.
He's going to do it. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wow. That's usually what happens when you go inside. You usually fly that pin in front of that one.
I think I just broke the microphone. That one,
did.
I really
Rich,
want that one to go.
Yeah,
all right, I'll turn myself off. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Yep.
Next up is Josh Daly on lane 1.
So Mike with 19 after 2. Josh Daly coming off that clutch finish that we were talking about in the first match.
Our number 4 seed, correct?
That is correct.
4, 5, 4.
4, 2, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Yay!
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm over it.
You know how many people just shut off the broadcast?
Yeah.
Daly with a detonator. Leaves just a kingpin. And I mean just a kingpin. There is nothing left on that plate. Breaks it in half. So he's got himself a spare in the first.
Is that broken in half? Do we have to stop to pick up the fragments? Yep, fragments, big word.
Fragments is a big word. It's 2 syllables, Jay.
Or if you go fragments, you can make it 3.
Better be
Fraggle
careful.
Rock was a show once.
Better be careful there. Fraggle Rock was.
I was waiting for that one, yeah.
Oh, man.
Jay was on.
I'm not sure what that means, Dave.
This ball by Daly
But I'm
leads the
sure it's
stride.
inappropriate. Nice 8 there by Josh.
6'10" piece of wood sneaking up to the top. Makes it a little bit more of an interesting shot. I don't know if he can go right at the 6 anymore.
I don't know you, Rich, but usually I just pretend the wood ain't there and I just try to make it clean, like let the ball just take it out.
Ooh.
No, I don't have to think about it, but
Little unlucky there. Picks up 1 the 2.
I don't know why you're looking at me, Richie.
Well, I don't know, because I called it.
You did.
So after 2 frames,
What do you want, a medal?
No. I just, just a little.
Josh with a 9-pin lead. As these 2 guys do whatever
What
they
we do best.
Yeah.
Banter. All right, Mike. A little off the head pin here, but he's got a good look. Leaves a 1-3-7 piece of wood right in front of the 7.
Gotta love that piece of wood there. It turns it into just a 2-pinner. He really just
So you
looking
can
at the
play
head
this
pin.
inside or outside. Should carry. And it does.
He gets it.
Plays it inside. Head pin hits that piece of wood, slides into the 7. Goodbye.
A shot when you're chasing 9 off the head pin. I think he's got the head pin on this one after seeing that second ball there.
Oh, here it is. You were right.
Wow, that's 2 in a row. DC.
Yeah. 3-6.
Never
4.
get nothing out of you.
3-4-6.
2 compliments in a row. It's a new personal best.
It is.
Cuts it. Oh! That was so close.
This looks so good.
Quarter board for sure. See if you can get 1 or 2.
Yep.
Still a good 2 out of
Pin's
the
important.
opposite.
Went after the 4 pin. Little interesting strategy. So just an 8 box.
44 through 4 completed.
So Josh, opposite a spare that Mike put up here in the 3rd frame. So looking to answer. Oh yeah.
Beautiful ball.
Oh yeah.
That's a good answer.
Absolutely crushed.
Another beautiful ball. Looks like the 1-3 pocket again. It's like the head pin of the 2 pin came back off the wall, trips the 9 into the 5. Oh yeah.
Hey, Dave, while we have a second, why don't you tell us a little bit about the USCBA?
Oh yes.
One of our sponsors. Presenting sponsor, we'll say.
Yes, it's a proud supporter here of New England Candlepins. Always looking to help support the game and grow it in any way we can. Find out more information usually online. We usually just go on Facebook now to our Facebook page, USCBA. And that's where you can find more information.
Wait a second.
Oh, almost gets the backdoor strike.
Yeah.
Can he? Well, it's only a break until you make it. So will he capitalize? Oh, wow. He grunted when he let it go, but he hits that piece of wood. It comes flying off the wall, and he makes it.
You always take the break there, and that's really a tough shot because you just missed the head pin. So when you have that to look at, it's just wait a minute. Muscle memory tells me that I just missed you.
Yep.
What am I doing hitting you again? But he gets away with that one, and we'll see how he does coming back to load it up.
Let's see how Mike responds here. So this is where some bowlers might collapse. This is why I don't like to watch my opponent because, some bowlers might implode after seeing a break like that. I like to just pretend he made everything the right way. You know what I mean? So Mike, looking to clean this up for a spare here if he can. He's got a good piece of wood behind the 2 pin. And he does.
That's a beautiful shot.
So good response.
That's a really good response. After a wayward first ball, outside goes like one. Beautiful shot. Puts him right back in the match with a good fill here. That's a good looking ball.
Good looking ball. Oh, wants the 5 to go.
But wait a second. There's a second piece of wood. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one.
Didn't really turn. Well, it's not too bad. If he can cut that 4-pin into the wood, he might make it.
See, I like it on the 9-pin DC. Play the outside of the wood and try to cut it over. Oh, he caps it. Just a hair. Catch the right side of the cap, maybe ask a question. I like where your head's at, though, too, DC, with the 2 into the 1.
Yeah, because the double piece of wood, the ball might just trip it, or the pin can go by and trip it, come off the wall. Plus, it gives you an opportunity for potentially a 10 box. Yeah, that's 1 pin extra. When you're chasing pins, I mean, I can see what you were thinking. Try to go outside.
Right, it's a tough call. Both answers are potentially right.
Yep.
But
I'm going to say both answers are wrong.
Well, in this case,
that's why you're sitting behind the mic and you never made the show.
Yeah.
That's right. But I've never made the show because I've never tried out.
As far as we know.
That's a good point.
Oh, Daly destroys lane 1.
Daly with his Daly hammer. What? That's
pretty good.
That
we'll
gets a
edit
laugh?
that out.
Can we scrub that? Let's scrub that.
No.
Oh, we're leaving it in. Okay, all right, fine. The kid has been absolutely automatic. Clutch in that first match. Hasn't taken anything off the pedal.
Not really. If you go back to his first ring, he was open the first 5 frames. Then he went strike 9-9, spare strike.
And in this game, it only takes a second.
A double! And now look at him. He goes spare, open, strike, spare, strike, strike. he's dialed in now.
Gonna run out of ink in that pen, DC.
Yeah, I'm starting to. So Mike, he needs to start throwing some marks and especially some strikes himself.
Hey, and Mike's not bowling
Mike's
poorly.
not even really bowling poorly either. He's just running into a
buzzsaw.
Josh just throwing him into the wood chipper right now.
Hard to argue with a 90-plus half.
Throwing him into the wood chipper.
Yeah.
Did you watch Fargo recently? The movie?
No, I just remember that scene.
Oh, that's a good
very
one.
good.
Yeah, that's
a great movie.
Yeah, Coen Brothers. I like that stuff.
Oh, and he makes it. So
Now,
he's gonna keep fighting.
This is gonna sound ridiculous, but if he marks out and dodges a fill, this match
it doesn't
is not
sound
over.
ridiculous at all because anything can happen. You know, a half Worcester fill in the double.
He's at 70 through 6. He's at 80 through 7. Drop a bomb right here. You're at 90. You're asking a 150 a question.
Yeah. Oh, this looks good. Oh, turned in a little heavy at the last minute.
Interesting splash. Leaves.
Oh, it's
waiting.
still dancing.
No, it's still
it's
dancing.
getting better and better.
Oh. Is 10 gonna trip?
Well, that's still a way better lead than when it started.
Now it's just a funky 2-pinner with a 210. I got to be careful with that word, funky.
Yeah, that could easily turn into something else. It's going to go outside. Oh.
Could easily turn into an FCC violation.
We'll have to change the rating, and then it'll be okay. This show only is rated
rated R. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. All right, Josh Daly looking to keep going absolutely bonkers up there. You wouldn't throw 3, would you, Josh? You wouldn't dare.
I think he would dare.
Yeah, I think he would too. Way he's throwing missiles right now. Give him 3. Give him 3. Give him 3.
Oh yeah, baby.
Serious with that ball. What a pitch from Josh Daly.
That's the
Fantastic
turkey. Well done.
Oh yeah.
Now, could we have
our first ever 4-bagger?
We've not had one.
No, we came close already this string.
We've tried.
That is
it's not been a lack of effort.
That is
I'll tell you what,
if
he throws one right here, we're going to be talking something serious. Throw another one, kid.
Pound
Why
that
not?
pocket again.
Give it to him.
Oh, looks good. Just sneaks by that head
Even
pin by
that
a
ball
millimeter.
is mixing like crazy. He's going to be tough to beat if he keeps throwing that ball like
This
that.
ain't that bad though. Just below the red line.
If we could
just that head pin, you should make this.
I think all 3 of us can talk at the same time.
Probably. We're so excited. Oh, a little heavy.
I kept quiet for a second.
Thank you.
Great bowling right now. Oh my goodness.
Checks out, stays perfect throughout the game. 154 through 8. That is not terrible, fellas.
Mike with a 5.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Went outside, just missed it.
Yeah. Looking to make something happen.
This is going to be one of those situations because you know, if I had to wager, if gambling were legal in this state, of course, just based on that
New
ball
Hampshire.
as well, he's going to throw 125 and lose.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You just don't see that very
too
often. You see 110 and win sometimes, and just one of those things, I suppose. One thing for sure, it will not be a lack of effort today from Mike. Put a good bit on it.
Well, when Josh gets up, he's going to have a crack at our all-time high single.
That was what I was going to ask you, Dave.
He's got a crack at something more than that.
Yeah.
And a 10 for
Nice
Mike.
10 there for Mike to finish out at 117.
Throw a double, kid.
Yeah, throw a double, gets to 200.
Shh. Start with 1. Reward yourself.
Yes. Pound that pocket. Oh, he ripped right through it.
5.
I'm impressed, guys. He's got a really good pace. It's not just that he throws hard, not just that he throws accurate. He's got a good,
Nice, good rhythm.
yeah.
The time between each ball is
Yep.
almost identical.
Yep. He's not overthrown. He's not overthinking.
Very under control.
It's just even that right there. Just a nice, clean, professional 10
He has
box.
no idea that we're even here right now.
Yep.
He picks the ball up. He knows he doesn't need to stand there and think about what to do. He just can do it.
And he is going to beat our top scorer, is he not?
I think he needs 5 pins to make it
I
official.
believe so. I don't think I've seen a 170, have we?
I'll have to double check my computer, but I believe it's a 168.
Yeah, make it
It is
make it a
160
180.
something.
Make it a 180.
Just drop a spare and put 6 in it. Well, he's got a good look at it.
Why
Check
not?
mark left.
Why not?
Well, that makes it official. 170, definitely the new higher string.
170, and he's still got 2 balls to go. Let's see if we can give him a chance at 180 here. Oh!
Not able to get to that 180, but he's still got the highest string ever on the show.
He's
9 for good measure.
Nearly a perfect game. Wow, what a fantastic display from Josh Daly. 173 on the tally against a 117. A game effort from Mike Nardone. But
and that 117 a lot of times advances you.
absolutely. Against a 173, you can't argue with that.
Right.
So
Right.
you tip your cap, you shake the hand, and you take a
Do-
paycheck home, I suppose.
Okay, you tip the cap, shake the hand at the same time, or is that two,
You dot
one then other?
You dot your T's, you cross your I's, and you scribble on your X's.
Okay, we're going to take a break because I need to get migraine medication, and we're only shortly into this. So we'll be back to talk to our bowlers after I get through Richie. We are back with our bowlers from thanks Richie, our first quarterfinal. First of all, Mike, 117, you've watched the show, you've been on the show.
Yeah.
That wins a lot of matches.
It does. And apparently anybody but this guy, like I had a good shot. But oh God, it was great to watch. Like I had a front row seat.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch, and you bowled well yourself.
Yeah, I lost the head pin this game, so like that cost me. And then he put the pressure on like right away, and it was just hard to do anything but just be like, wow.
Just sit there and admire what it was.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the game, so it was like, yeah, it was better than watching it on YouTube.
That's awesome. Well, for making it this far, $150, and our congratulations. I know we'll see you again. Josh, I don't want to ask you too much. I don't want to jinx you or anything, but you asked, and yes, that is a new show record.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think so.
Yeah, it is. Our previous high, we think, was 168. It was 160 something, so we have not had 170 hit yet on the show. Obviously, I don't need to ask you too many questions. You were feeling good. You were comfortable.
Yeah, I was in the groove and all, and I threw the strike. It was fine. Threw the double. It was great. And then I had to let all emotion out after the triple.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was, as I said, our highest score we've seen on this series.
That's good. It's pretty amazing to me.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So you're going to move on to our semifinals. We'll figure out who you're going to bowl against, but hey, congratulations, you keep going. Well, for these two guys, a tremendous match there. Mike bowled something that would normally advance him, and he just came up against our new series high, the 173 of Josh Daly. Well done, guys. Good job. We will be back with our next match in just a moment. We're back here with our bowlers for our second quarterfinal match of the day. First, Chris Parkinson. Have you ever bowled against Bob?
No, I have not.
Okay. You watched him bowl. He's bowling well. What are your thoughts?
Well, he's bowling well and I'm bowling well, so let's have a fight out here.
Oh, I'm all for that. Love that word, fight. So, Bob, Chris would like to fight you.
Well, we'll see after the match.
Okay, well, I think the match may be the fight. So, both of you are bowling very well.
Yes.
You feel comfortable?
I do feel comfortable, and I watched Chris bowl his first match against Brandon. He bowled very well, and you got to get ready to get firing and start throwing marks and see what happens.
All right, we've got this match, a.k.a. fight, coming up, and they both have bowling balls to throw at each other, so that should be exciting. We'll be back with the match in just a moment. We are back here for our second match, Chris Parkinson versus Bob Whitcomb. And I am here with Dave Chestercove and Richie Myrick as usual.
Indeed.
Yes. So first up will be Chris Parkinson on lane one.
Yes, Chris got here by bowling an impressive 131 against Brandon Marks, who threw a 116. Chris, a home bowler here at Ryan's Family Amusements.
Starts off with the 3-5-7-10. Favorable wood on the right-hand side. Just a two-pinner, I think, to make. As long as he carries the 7, he should carry the shot.
Or you can do that.
That was interesting. I'd like to see that one on instant replay.
It looks like he hit the red line of the wood, which was about where the 5-pin would be, and he just got it to come straight off that wall and caught a big break here.
Yeah, that is a big break. You got to see what you can do with it. Maybe take that extra step, take that extra breath, make sure that you take advantage of the break. And he does. What a great ball.
Gets 8 in it.
He's got 8. He's got the 5 and the 10. There's wood on the left.
Curious to see if he'll try it.
I don't know, DC. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Maybe
Might
early in the match he goes for it.
Well, all right. He just takes out the 5.
I don't think there's a wrong answer on that one. I wouldn't be upset if he had tried for the wood there.
Yep.
You got the mark. You take advantage of the break. You got 18.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good 10. Good 28.
Little risk, high reward.
Next up is our 8th seed, Bob Whitcomb. Bob defeated John Blaze in his first round match.
Four-pin looked like it wanted a trip, but it does not. He's got the 3, 4, and 6. There is wood in front of the 4, or to the side of the 4. It doesn't really change the shot. He's trying to cut 2 into 1 here. And he does.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Precision.
He sends the messenger. Little wayward ball, but he got away with it. Drops 7, leaves the front 3 horsemen. The 1, 3, 6, no wood. He'll be happy with that leave. good. Oh, runs it right down.
Buried it.
Great start for both bowlers, especially Bobby Witt, cutting that pin right over and then running that down. Nice answer. So Chris, lane 1. Right back into the pocket.
Does that
will that
fall?
4-pin go? I don't think it will. Well, he's got 2 pieces of wood, one in front of the 4-pin, one way out by the right, by the 10-pin. It's not angled well where the ball could take out the 10, so I'm curious to see where he'll go. He's going to go after the 4 and slide by it.
The cap on the right-hand side.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
It's tantalizing, but the only other play I think is the 4-pin on the red line.
Yeah. And I guess we'll never know if that cap was good. But it's a good solid 9 with the lead
we can
there.
go set it back up afterward. And figure it out.
Yeah, our lunch is coming. All right, Chris, lane 2. Back into the pocket. Much better leave this time. Leaves the triangle on the left side, the 3, 4, 5. Piece of wood touching the 4-pin, but from the back end. So he could get a little spinner maybe. And he makes it. Well done, Chris.
Opposite a pair of marks. It's an excellent response by Chris Parkinson. Meanwhile, Whitcomb looks steady Eddie so far.
He had 5 marks the first match, 138 to 120 over John Blaze. He starts out with 2 here. Oh, he knew it as soon as he let it go. Put his hands out. Punches out the half Worcester. All right. Gets a few more.
Yeah.
Has some homework to do here. The 1, 4, 10.
Decent splash on the second ball.
Love to get 2 here. Stay even with Chris and count for the box.
You want 2, and more importantly, you want the head pin right here going into the next box, having a couple of wayward balls. Even if you pluck that front one out, see, yeah, that's not good for the confidence going into the next pill. But
all things considered, he's all square through 3.
Right, and he's got a fresh rack to look at. So let's see if he can rebound right here.
Bobby's a pro. He knows how to adjust himself.
Of course.
Sometimes you just have a what the heck was that kind of box, you know?
Sure.
It's the outliner of the screen. Well, like I said, right back into the pocket.
Better ball. Let's see what the wood does. Is it going to flatten out? It does a little, but oh boy.
Well, it's tricky with Bob's ball. He comes in just from the right side. It's not it's not a Josh Daly ball where it's going 900 miles an hour.
I still like it in between the 5 and the 6. If you get low on the wood, I think you can spin it.
I got a feeling Bobby will play the 10-pin here. He's going to go in at the 5. All right. I think I see what he's trying to do. He actually ended up dropping the ball in the middle of the lane, hoping to just kiss the wood on the way by. Which
I can see where your head's at too, Dave, on the 10-pin.
Yeah, just because of the way Bobby rolls the ball. See, like the wood comes out a little bit.
There was a little bit of space there that you could utilize if you really did hang it on the gutter to spin that 6 into the 5. I could see where you're coming from there.
Chris working on a big spare here in the 4th frame here.
All square.
So he's going to have a lead, whatever this ball is. He's going to have a 6-pin lead.
Yes, he is. He's going to have the 1, 3, 6, and 9. Not a piece of wood to be spoken for. 2 through 4. Second ball's been there.
Looking good. Oh,
Outside.
looking good. Is that 9 going to go? It's been hit. There it goes.
Whirling dervish. Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it finally fell forward.
Right back in the pocket. Oh, he gets that 5 to go. He gets a few more to go. Oh, he gets them all to go. All righty then.
Somebody put a quarter in the washing machine. Are you kidding me with that ball? That looked like parallel pins, and the next thing you know, it was 7, 8, 9, and
they were all gone. So Bobby Witt.
Wow.
A quarter in the washing machine.
Yes, Jay.
That's good.
It's a Candlepin term. I just invented it.
I like that. I like that.
I thought it was a laundry term, but whatever.
Oh, definitely a laundry term.
Oh, no. All right. Bobby Witt, half Worcester left.
I'd like to know where you can do laundry for a quarter.
Yeah, me too. Maybe on Western Mass.
Yeah, it's got to be Western Mass. Those Western Mass
European
guys.
Dragons.
All right, either that or I'm 150 years old, okay, guys? All right, I get it.
Washing machines weren't invented 150 years ago.
They still even make washing machines. I just have my maid do it.
All right, so Bobby Witt has, well, what you see there, the 1, 4, 5, 7, 10, no wood.
He's got an important ball is what he's got. He really needs to mark out here.
And
that's a pretty big 9, pretty big 8.
That's a good 8.
Yep.
Thought it looked like that 10 pin was going to go, but.
So that keeps it under 20 going in. So he's opposite the strike, but he's only down 18.
Yep, that's manageable. Still got 5 boxes. Ideally wants to put up a mark here because he is opposite Chris's strike. Oh boy.
The full ball has been full. A couple of Worcesters, a couple of Eagles. There's just no time for that in a one-string race like this.
Bobby found the punch bowl.
Didn't find a lot of fruit.
Nope.
Oh, that was good. The fruit comment, I like that.
Well, I mean, I could have made another joke, but it would have been a
FCC violation.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, we could bleep it out, I suppose. Put it in the outtakes.
Bobby's not going to give up here. He's staying focused. He wants this 10. And he does.
Why would you ever
He
think
gets
that
it.
Bobby would give up? Because he's still under 20.
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking. So if he can just dodge a fill,
Yeah.
throw a couple.
Yeah, you still got 4 boxes to go.
It's almost a half a string. If my math is correct. Jay, help me out on it.
I think you're correct.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking about the fruit and the fruit bowl.
All right, Chris's ball is still working there.
So many jokes to be had. DC's laughing at all of them.
Hey.
He's a good audience.
Sellout crowd of 1.
Oh.
So Parkinson with the 7 fill on the strike puts him at 96. I wouldn't say that's exactly fading a fill, but keeps things interesting anyhow.
Ooh. You see just what you're talking about, dodge a fill, but all things considered, you just gave 3 back, so that's really only a 4-10, you know.
Dodge 3, and you have the open box in front of yourself. You know, that's where you start to really count.
Let's see how Chris responds after that little hiccup. Right into the pocket.
Well, you know, you almost didn't want that pin to fall.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. He had the 8 pin standing, but it fell a little bit forward. Makes it a tough shot with the 3, 4, 6, and 10.
I think you want to be high on the wood there on the 3-pin side.
I agree with you.
And he gets it.
Nice shot.
Does just that.
Nice shot. And that's going to put Bobby right to the screws here.
So Bobby, 2 marks here will close the gap.
Down
Put
25.
him in a position.
Right, down 25 as it is. He needs at least 1 on a big fill. So
Opposite just a 7 box here, though. All right, Bobby seems to have he's struggling a little bit this game. You know, he's just off the head pin here. Sometimes when he hits it, he's a little full. But this is still makeable.
Third frame, his third ball. He just missed, and Richie, you had said at the time that's tough.
Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, wow, that 10 pin. What a great effort. It's the 1-2. The 8 pin comes off the wall, but takes out the 9, but can't catch the 10 pin on its way by. And he drills that for a 10, so he's still fighting. He's still competing. 22 pins, if my math is right.
22 is not insurmountable.
No.
But realistically, you have to have one here.
Yep.
Got to start with that good first ball.
Bobby will love to throw a strike here.
Whitcomb in his 8th frame.
I got a feeling he's throwing a strike. Oh, just keeps sliding by. Every ball looks so good, and then it just slides by the head pin. So he leaves the Caleri right. It's really pretty when it goes, folks. Oh. All right, takes out just a 3-pin there. And an $8. So Chris has a pretty commanding lead going in the last 2 boxes.
Yep.
He's up 24 plus a ball.
24 and a ball. That's correct, DC.
So a 6 fill makes it 30, and it really makes it difficult math for Bobby. He's off the head pin, gets 5 though. Leaves the 4 horsemen right plus the 9. Well, Chris has been bowling though. I got a feeling he'll run this down too. Nearly does. Kind of strange though. He just takes out the 1 and the 6. How's that happen, Rich? How's that happen, Jay?
I could break it down for you.
I want you to break it down for us.
Mathematically.
That's Candlepin bowling.
How many syllables is mathematically? Hold on. Math.
I got 5 there, Jay. I think it's 5. Oh, no, 6. 6. Mathematically.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mathematically.
Yes. That's 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's 6, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, go
Chris
with
has
6
119 through
since
9.
Chris has 6 pins left.
Jay, I've been meaning to ask you, does pineapple belong on a pizza?
No.
No. Oh, for the love of God.
Wow.
Thank you,
We're
Jay.
stop this whole thing.
You're my new friend.
Oh, pineapple on a pizza.
Wow. I didn't realize I struck a nerve.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So a 9 for Chris. He'll end up with a 128.
That was that's as close as I've
I'll
ever
have to
heard
fix
Jay
that score
swearing.
at some point, but it's a 119 and 129 or 8. So.
Yep, that's 128 on the board for Chris. So Bobby is going to require a double. He's got to get 47 some way, somehow.
There we go.
At least a mark here to stay alive.
Oh, I thought that Woodward in the back there was going to trip the 9 and take them all out.
We will get back to that pineapple on a pizza comment.
There's really no need. It's a
disgusted.
definitive no.
I didn't realize we were at war about this.
For the love of Peter, Paul, and Mary.
And looks good. Oh, wow. How does that have challenge flag? Oh, he's going to get an extra chance.
Oh, here we go.
He's going to get an extra chance, folks.
This match is
Lane
not
malfunction
over.
again.
This match is not over.
So, second time this has happened. So, we'll take a. We're gonna
take a quick pause to readjust the thing. What happened here is, in this situation, when there's a lane malfunction, the box is always redone. And the scores don't matter unless you're in a fill and you've completed the fill. So Bobby actually gets a new breath of life in him. I know some might say that's unfair, but sometimes, especially with the invention of the automatic resets, this is what the powers that be have decided is the fairest and most consistent way of handling a situation like this.
And who are the powers that be?
That would be the ICBA Board of Directors and associate members.
Okay.
They decide.
Are you
they
one
vote
of the
on
powers
rules.
that be?
In this situation for the ICBA rules, I am not.
Okay.
Although we would follow the identical
Wow,
rules.
he makes it. And so again, this match is not over. Even though he blows out the triangle, he still gets a spare in the 9th box.
Yep.
In the most wayward of ways. And now if he throws a double, he still has a chance to win this match.
Absolutely.
But he has to throw a strike here. Strange rule, but there it is.
And it happened twice.
Does he stay alive?
Good looking ball.
He asked a good question at it. Drop 7.
Yes, he did.
Excellent effort from Bobby. And Chris, our 16 seed,
is going to advance.
Going to the Final Four, boys.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Give it to
good
him.
effort.
Pokes the 5-pin, but not enough.
So, Chris Parkinson with his strong 128 will advance, defeating Bob Whitcomb 128 to 108.
A very strong 128, I think, too.
Yeah.
He's been bowling very well throughout the series.
And I think
a
that
dangerous 16 seed for sure.
That 128 could have been more. You know, a couple of breaks not go his way. And then I think he wanted pineapple on a pizza. So we are going to be back with our bowlers after we get through this pineapple issue.
You guys need to expand your horizons.
And we're back with our bowlers from our second quarterfinal match. First, Bob, Chris just bowled really well.
Oh, Chris bowled really well. He threw the ball right in. He made his shots. He put the pressure on. That's what he's supposed to do in a one-stringer, and he bowled very well. So all the hats off to him.
The reset malfunction, have you had that happen to you before?
It has happened to me before, but I think that's the first time I've ever actually got a mark after retrieval. Usually when you get something like that, you never get a mark. Right. But, you know, so I got the mark on and gave myself a chance to last box, so it's all I can ask for.
Well, tremendous effort.
Thank you
$150,
so much.
And we appreciate you being here.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Chris, 16 seed going to the Final Four. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bowled well. You ended up with the 128. You probably could have ended up more with a couple of breaks.
Yeah, if I made a couple of marks at the end, I could have easily bowled higher, but it's the name of the game. You know, you either get marks or you don't, you know, and I had to, you know, every person here is a tough competitor. He's a tough competitor, and I just kept my pressure on him,
and you did what you had to do to advance. He started off with the 2 spares right away, but you kept picking away at that.
Yeah, he started off with 2 marks in a row, and I just needed to bowl my game and, you know, catch up and just keep the pressure on him.
Well done. You're moving on to the Final Four, so congratulations. That's going to wrap up this show. This set of quarterfinals is done. We'll have another set of quarterfinals coming to you soon. So for everybody at Ryan's Family Amusement, at Franklin Cable, I'm Jay Horrigan. I do not put pineapple on my pizza, nor should anybody. It's a federal crime. We will see you next time on New England Candlepins.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.